Welcome to this easy InnKeeping quick tip by GraceSoft. In this tutorial I'll explain the basic use of the full reservation screen. The full reservation screen is a great tool to use if you're working frequently with split reservations or split rate reservations, and I'll show you what I mean by that in a little bit. To create a new reservation in Easy InnKeeping, you can either use the reservation icon up here in the top with the bell image, or if you go to the daily, weekly, monthly calendar, you can simply click on the calendar screen itself. Now the system can be defaulted to open up in either our quick reservation screen or our full. This demo happens to be going to our full. You can always switch back and forth between the quick and the full as you need to. On the full reservation, like I said before, it works great for split reservations. So I'm going to go ahead and put in an extended stay on this reservation, and I'm going to select their payment type. I'm going to enter in the guest information. If the system finds a possible name match, it is going to prompt you that it may be a returning guest, so you can either select from that or close that window if they're not. You can also click on the search icon over here, and you can go in and search by their last name, first name, city, state, phone number, email. So a couple different ways of pulling up returning guests. Then I'm going to go ahead and click the Save button, and it's going to automatically advance me to the next tab, which is the Assign Rooms tab. Since I pre-selected from the calendar what room that they were going to stay in, you're going to see that that's already included in the reservation here in the bottom. Now let's say that they have someone else coming with their party that's going to stay in another unit, and I can go ahead and put them in another unit from the 24th through the 27th in one particular, let's call it the King 1 room with 2 guests, and then we'll save that. And then for one reason or another, starting on the 27th, we're going to keep them in the same room, but they're qualifying for a different rate plan during this time, so I can select a different rate plan and then save them. So now I did a split reservation where they are actually in 2 different rooms, but this one room they're in it for the whole time period, but I've assigned different rate plans to it. So you can continue building on that logic with any kind of combinations of rooms and rates, as long as it falls between the earliest arrival date and the latest departure date. At this point you've completed your basic reservation. You may choose to go back to the Stay Information tab, at which point you can send them a confirmation letter. You can obviously print one out or send it by email. A neat feature in our letters is if you wanted to add a note on the fly, you can simply type that in and hit send, and it'll be included with that communication. A couple other items I'll point out. The rate info screen, this is basically a billing screen. I won't go in much detail about that now, but you can go into the account codes here through the magnifying glass. You can look up additional charges or payments, and then in the other info screen, this is a place where you can track vehicle information, direct billing, agent name, referral sources, and then we have a bunch of custom fields. And then down here, this is actually where you put in your reservation notes. In this demo I'm using, somebody renamed reservation notes to Groupon code, so don't get confused with that, but this is the reservation notes down here, and then obviously you would save that change that you're making. In the History tab, there's a great place to come and understand any changes that have occurred in the reservation. You'll also be able to see any communications that have been sent out. You'll see both the date and time, the worker that sent it. You'll see the email address it was emailed to, and you can click on Letter Sent to review the content of that letter. And you'll see this note was added when it was emailed out. And that pretty much covers the use of the full reservation screen. Again, we have 2 primary reservations, quick and full. You can review a video on both of them to learn more. Thanks for viewing this Easy InnKeeping quick tip. To learn more, you can go to our Easy InnKeeping Help Center or click on our live chat button in the top right of the software.